Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokemon here and welcome back for the next episode of Golisopod to the top. Hello to everybody on Patreon. I believe it's September 1st when this video goes up. And I'm actually not entirely sure how Patreon works in terms of like, I know every month it charges you because I'm actually subbed to, or I'm patroned or whatever it is. I am subbed to other people on Patreon as well. So, what I want to do is, I mean, like, I don't know how many people are still going to be here on September 1st, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm at a loss for words, but, I mean, for those that stayed, awesome, I appreciate you. For those that left, goodbye. I appreciate that month of support. It was still amazing. It wasn't even a month, but, like, it counts, it charges every month, so thank you very much for all that support. So, Gogazara passed me this team. It's really cool, Volt Turn. It's basically Volt Turn into Golisopod with like Pursuit Muck and Banded Bulu, and then you have like Diancie for Rock. So it's a really cool team. I actually really much like it, and I think we're at about 1,500 or so, 1,490, so about 1,500. We suffered 5 losses, and a lot of the games I definitely could have won. Very similar teams, myself and my opponent. They are incredibly weak to my Bulu. My Choice Band Bulu just clicks Woodhammer and it actually 2-hit KOs everything. So it 2-hit KOs defensive Zapdos if you guys didn't know. And they can't like kill you back. So I'm actually going to lead off with Bulu here. As they lead off with Drill. Now, this is odd because you would think this would be potentially Z, right? But I don't think it's Z. I'm just going to Woodhammer. I'm going to get a kill. Like I'm not even going to think. It's actually Sash Drill, which I'm surprised about on this type of team. Typically, first off, it's really Coco weak, so very surprised you'd run Sash Drill on this. And secondly, Sash Drill is not that great. Then again, this could be Gigavolt Havoc, I suppose, but we're gonna defog anyway. I don't think Sash Drill is that great. Like I basically thought they would be like a Spadef Rocker type of drill, or like a, which is why I clicked Woodhammer there. Now, because I let my Bulu take that hit, I actually have to Woodhammer back before I can. I actually have to Woodhammer back before I can start. I mean, excuse me, Horn Leech back my health before I can start Woodhammering again. Because if you guys didn't know, Woodhammer knocks out offensive Zapdos with rocks, and it also, I get a nice little grassy right here, which is pretty cool too. It also 2-hit KOs defensive. So Diancie comes out now because I have Golisopod to threaten Greninja. I think my best switching is always going to be Muck, even if they do opt to Earth Power here or Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm does so much damage, man. I don't really have an answer to this Mon. I think I go Gren here. Luckily they Earth Powered, which I think was arguably a worse play than clicking Diamond Storm. Earth Power would not have KO'd me. I'm a U-turn because I literally cannot beat that Mon. And what I'm going to do here is play... I basically want to play the hazard game now because if I get up rocks and I get in Bulu, I basically mess them up, right? That's what it is. I get up rocks, I get in Bulu, I mess them up. So we're going to get up rocks. We're going to go for the... luckily they didn't go Diancie there, by the way. But we're going to go for Heat Wave just in case they opt to bring out their Excadrill. And I can safely slow Volt Switch out. And the fact that Zapdos is gone means that my Giga Drain... Excuse me. My Horn Leech, excuse me. I don't know why I call it Giga Drain. My Horn Leech is going to be messing up some Pokemon. So we'll Moonblast here. I would Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm's actually arguably the better play, but if I miss on Zapdos, let me Diamond Storm because I think Diamond Storm will knock out Toxapex with the Earth Power. Now, my Scarf Greninja is still good here in a sense that it helps me deal with their Greninja, but my Golisopod gets a little bit better as well, just with the Aqua Jet and whatnot. So, as long as I get a little bit of damage off on Diancie, I'm good. Hey. But yeah, Diamond Storm is definitely my play. Luckily, they do give me Zapdos. Fantastic. And with rocks up, I don't know if Earth Power KOs the other Diancie, but they obviously have a Greninja, which is a problem. They end up going Bulu, though. Now, if this is defensive Bulu, I understand why you brought this thing out. If it's banded, we'll find out right now if Zapdos takes it, but it ends up being an SD Bulu, which isn't as hard for me to deal with, considering I just Heat Wave multiple times into Greninja to knock him out. But they are SD. They are SD. That's fire. This dude is SD plus Woodhammer. However, we can safely go out to Golisopod now and click First Impression. I doubt SD Woodhammer actually has Protect. Now, I did have the Leech Life, so I wasn't as worried. And I actually have the Aqua Jet if they go out to Excadrill as well. So this is really cool. If they go Greninja, I get a Leech Life off on them because I'm my Citrus Berry. If they go Excadrill, I get another KO. So obviously this is fantastic. This is why Aqua Jet's nice for Excadrill. It's really good for Sand. It's really good as well for like Landers and things. So I got some free KOs right there, which is really nice. And if they go Greninja, it cannot knock me out one hit, and I just Leech Life it back because I have the Citrus Berry. So even if they Dark Pulse me here, first off, I'm pretty sure Specs Dark Pulse doesn't even do half. I think it does like 44%. But if they don't even get that, assuming they're Battle Bond and not Z, which I don't even know what Z they could be, that would knock me out. All they really did right there was just get the hazards up on them. But we'll make the Muck play. T-Spikes aren't as important because I can basically defog them away. And every bit of damage on Diancie is going to be, not defog them away, but I can this them away, basically. Every bit of damage on Diancie is going to be important too, because now my Bulu basically gets a kill. We'll just Poison Jab as a Diamond Storm to knock me out. I've already shown my set by going for U-turn, but that doesn't mean I don't have the Gunk Shot. I basically have to go for Gunk Shot here to get a little bit of chip on Diancie. If chip is my goal, then Ice Beam's the better play because it doesn't miss. But the goal is to get a little bit of chip on Diancie to put it in range of Aqua Jet. So this is definitely my best play. Yeah, they should still die unless they get another defense raise, which they unfortunately do. Which means I actually have to go out into my own Diancie here and click the Earth Power and win a speed tie, and I don't like that. Luckily, I do win the speed tie, but I don't like that. Banded Woodhammer is going to obliterate the Tox effects. That's Moonblast here. They pump, it's fine. Get in the boy, and I can safely go out to Bulu here. And I basically just click Horn Leech, because if they try and Citrus Berry me out, excuse me, Emergency Exit me out, which they shouldn't, they're actually going to go out to Toxapex. I'm their first impression. What am I even talking about? And I basically get to Horn Leech for free. Because they might double out to Greninja expecting Bulu. They can't kill me with a burn, and I basically don't let them get out of here for free, is what I'm saying. Like, they can't kill me with Bulu. So, just click Banded Horn Leech, which wins me the game, and then my Horn Leech was the best play just because Toxapex was relatively low. Didn't think it Oko it. And unless they have a good game. Thank you. Still came down to tie, though. But yeah. Definitely came down to a tie because they got that second defense raise. Had they not gotten that defense raise, I believe Golisopod would have had enough attack to knock him out. But yeah, Banded Bulu was my goal at the end. And I am fighting the team that I used in a live last time. And it's a very strong team. I believe it's Offensive Z, Lando with Fly. Helmet on the Torn. Sub. This is actually Pyroman's team. T-Spikes on that, yep. SD Fly, Landorus. Gren is always a fantastic lead because while they do get in Toxapex, Toxapex doesn't care. I don't care too much about that mon at all, simply because I have the Diancie as well as the fact that I have this mon too. So this is pretty cool because I get in my Zapdos. They actually don't deal with Zapdos very well either. Like, I get to Volt Switch here relatively safely. If they go Landorus, we know there's Z-Fly. Then they go Raikou, which is going to give me the Mega. I think Mega and Moonblast is best too as well, just in case they go out into Landorus. I didn't want to Earth Power there, so I got some beautiful damage off on Lando, and I'm just going to Moonblast again. No reason to predict here. I know they're not Scarf because I have the team. In fact, that was their rocker. We get rid of Landorus too. And this is something that's a problem for me. So I'm just going to Earth Power it. I don't know if this knocks out after Spike. It might guarantee. Yeah, because it's not that offensive. But yeah, that was it. Gully's role in that game was literally just a first impression, the Raikou, or check the Ditto if it copied Greninja or Bulu or anything. But that was about it. But yeah, we got a nice little fast second game right there. And now we're fighting Rain, which Golisopod... I mean, I feel like Gully really likes this type of matchup, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I just first impression a lot. So we're going to get Dancy in because I think that in order for Golisopod to do its main work, it needs to... it basically needs to have rocks up. So we set up rocks in front of Pelipper. Pelipper should always switch out into Ferrothorn. Like literally always switch out into Ferrothorn. Exactly. And I'm going to make the Mega Evolution and Earth Power play. Now, they may just go for Spike here, which would be fantastic. Leech Seed is another play they can make, but I can go out to Bandit Bulu and click Sewer Power after. As my dude goes for Curse. Holy crap. Alright, we're going to make the Muck play and just knock them off. Gyro Ball shouldn't be able to knock me out, and I am really weak to this Mon. So we're just going to knock them off. Gyro Ball might actually be able to knock me out after now that I'm at +2. But I want to make sure they have no leftovers recovery because my Zapdos will help me check this too. Yeah. So we for sure Heat Wave here. Again, Ferrothorn is a little bit more problematic than I think anything else on their team. What are they doing? Do they have Explosion? Oh, they're Cursed Leech Seed. Okay. So it sucks I missed that secondary one right there. I'm still going to try and Heat Wave through them. I'll just Roost right now. Thundurus is still checked by Gren. And I think Bulu as well. God, they do so much damage. Hey, no more Rain though. No more Rain. I don't care. I'm clicking Heat Wave. I don't care if you go Pelipper. I do not care at all. If you go Pelipper, you take an extra Rock turn. Yes, you get recovery, but... Dude, seriously. I seriously just missed that. I'm going to lose to this... Like, I don't have enough Pokemon enough to win. If I had those 5, I could win. As long as I KO Ferrothorn there. Maybe Greninja can still do it. Oh, lucky man, that should never happen. It is what it is. Oh. You didn't have to give it back, bro. Back, bro. But I appreciate it. It definitely still hurt. Like, yeah, I know I didn't kill him. Oh, well, you didn't give it back long enough. Really unfortunate, though. Very, very unfortunate. Gonna be tough to come back at this point. However, he doesn't have an Ice Resist, so, I mean, I guess I have that going for me. Ideally, he goes hard into Pelipper here, or something, instead of saving Ferrothorn for, like, a sack later. Because if he goes hard Pelipper, I waste 2 turns of Rain. But yeah, I needed Zap. I don't think my opponent knew about the... Maybe they didn't know about the Magic Bounce. But... Yeah. If Zapdos killed that, I still had 5 Pokemon. I still had Diancie, which was faster. Okay, far. I hope. Yeah, I hope you play you again, and maybe then it will be more fair. Oh, this guy's funny. Anyway, best case for me, they go Kartana. Thinking I'm Scarfed. Not thinking I'm Scarfed, excuse me. And I get the KO, because if I get rid of Cart or Thundurus, like, those are 2 really good turns for me. I mean, if they go Pelipper, I literally have to stay in and click Ice Beam. Okay. I have enough special attack to KO this thing, right? Yep. I have literally the HP stat to KO this thing. And they went Pelipper either way on a turn. If they Roost, that's fine too. I have potential to, I guess, freeze them as well. These guys are making switches that don't make the most sense, but hey, it's working out for me. I might beat him with Ice Beam. I have to go Golisopod here. Now, he can miss. Him missing Draco would be big, or him missing Hydro Pump, or whatever he goes for. Hydro Vortex. Citrus Berry does not get me out from under, unfortunately. We're just going to have to click the Horn Leech here. I could also Sewer Power, I suppose. Now, I have to click Horn Leech, because if he Ice Beams, I don't get enough back. Maybe at this point I should Sewer Power. No. That was a Z. So I don't think he has Bloom Doom. I think he'd Smart Strike here. He could Leaf Blade as well. Based on what I have left, he should Leaf Blade, actually. Man, he should have Leaf Blade. I had to make the play. I literally had to make the play. Basically, based on what I had left, I thought that he had to Leech. He had to Leaf Blade there. I'm thinking it's Scarf Kartana. I was hoping I could beat it 1v1 But I probably couldn't either way. I guess going Greninja. Aquajet KO's Pelipper from... Maybe I can still win. I mean, if he misses. I have Grassy Terrain up, but he should just Waterfall or Swampert. I have to stay in to hope he doesn't Waterfall. And I have to dodge. That's it. Freeze him too? Just gonna Leech Life back and see if we can get anything going on right now. I literally cannot win unless he... Watch him flinch me too, I bet. Okay, I literally cannot win unless he, like, sacks Thundurus or something. I gotta predict him to sack Thundurus and just go for Liquidation. Like, I knew he'd go Pelipper there, but I had to go for Liquidation just in case. Because if he sacked Thundurus, I had a chance if he missed. Because I can knock out Pelipper with the Aqua Jet in the rain. Maybe this crits and kills too. Wow, good game. Really unfortunate. If I killed that, if I killed the Ferrothorn there, I had 5 Pokemon left instead of 3, and it opened up a lot for me. So this game, I love my Greninja. Excuse me, I love my Greninja, yeah, but I also love my Golisopod because the Aqua Jet would be really nice for these 3. Excuse me. I legitimately just think we go to Bulu lead because DNC is so good versus me, and I just click Choice Band Superpower. If he Mega Evolves, I'll do a lot. If he goes Heat Ran, I'll get a kill. It's okay if he protects here too. I'm just clicking Choice Band Superpower. He might not think I'm Choice Band either. And if he goes Blaze, it's not like I don't have a Muck, right? So like I have answers. So this is faster than Choice Band Azu, so I think the play is always to go Zapdos as he leech or as he protects here, and I want to Volt Switch into predicting Landers to want to come out. We're gonna make the Greninja play here. Oh, what I'm thinking is a Scarf Landers. Wow, what a play! I'm still getting up a Spike. Like I want this for Diancie. Perfect. Okay. And now I get in Zapdos. So, beautiful. So I get that Spike up. That's going to help wear down Diancie, because especially, that thing is a threat, right? Basically, my ways of dealing with it are like Scarf Greninja's Ice Beam and my Muck. Always just Volt Switch around, too. Landers is more than likely Scarf, so it's not like it's a huge, it's not like it's a big deal. Because I'm pretty sure it's Z Belly Drum. And basically, if he wants to go... First off, that did nothing. That does not have a chance to come in the next one unless he crits. I'm roosting too. That's Scarf Landers, Stone Edge. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I would go Diancie here too. Diancie deals with Heat Ran as a switch in, so I'm gonna make it. And plus, if is it better to stay in regular form? It might be better to just stay in regular form and Earth Power. Because this mon is such a threat for me. I think it's Specs or, if it's not Z on the Blacephalon, it's, I love how we kept each other at the same part. If it's not Z on the Blacephalon, it's Z on the Azu. Which Bulu is going to be important for. I think I just win this speed tie, like. Yeah. We'll go Golisopod and click First Impression. If they protect, I'll still kill him. And I truthfully think it's worth me just getting off Aqua Jet damage on Lando. Let him defog there. I just get in Gren. And I'm still gonna click that Spike. I guess they could go Diancie, which would be really annoying for me. But either way, I'd rather get up the Spike. Like if they belly drum up here, I get a kill now with Bulu. I'm still clicking Superpower. Like I'm literally still clicking Superpower. Man, I really played myself into a tough position here. Like, I don't like the Diancie matchup. Then again, like, my type of team doesn't really like that too much, but I really don't like the Diancie matchup so much. Lando has 6. Gully's still really good because Aqua Jet's going to destroy Blacephalon. I guess technically you could U-turn out into Heatran here, but if you defog, it's better for me. Yeah, because now I get to Volt Switch out after. So I weaken Landorus to the point of Aqua Jet. I've weakened the... Yeah, because at this point you don't switch into Liquidation. So I guess I just hope I don't get burned here, but also he gives me this. This is what I hope for. That did so much damage, man. Jet's going to kill everything, too. He might end up going Azu, but I'm always going to Jet, I feel. I think I still Jet, even if he goes Azu. Because I have a defensive Zapdos. So, like, even if he Z-Belly Drums here, I think I win the game with Golisopod. Like, the way I'm looking at it, I think it's going to kill Diancie. I think it's going to kill Celesteela, Blacephalon, like, assuming he Belly Drums here. I guess he technically doesn't have to. Like, had he Belly Drum there, it would have been, like, GG. But he doesn't technically have to. Diancie comes out. I'm basically forced to Volt Switch here to knock you out. I believe I can afford to go Bulu. Ah, this is going to be tough because he's going to go Celesteela and click Heavy Slam, right? He goes Blacephalon, which I believe is a misplay because that gives me my Muck. Yeah, that's a misplay for sure. Yeah, that's definitely a misplay. So he should have definitely went Celesteela because it got a kill, guaranteed. He should have went Celesteela. Now, ideally, he gives me Heatran too, or Celesteela's item. Celesteela's item would be the best case scenario for me, but I don't think Blacephalon should have been his play there. Perfect. I need your item. So I just zag Zapdos here, and Zapdos doesn't allow him to get anything from me. And it's going to come down to Bulu basically winning, I feel. Because I go Golisopod and I click Liquidation. I click Liquidation always. I don't think I can lose to Azu just because of how much HP. I think I click Liquidation again too because I can just sack the Muck, right? Then if he Belly Drums, I win the game with this Mon. So we're gonna sack Muck here. Because Muck deals with potentially the Heatran double as well. Plus he can miss, I guess. No, he's going to go for Aqua Jet. Bulu should live and I'm max speed. I'm enough speed, rather. And Golisopod wins me the game. Took that Horn Leech. Golisopod's going to be able to knock out Lando. It's going to be able to knock out Celesteela. If he goes out to Celesteela, I literally click Horn Leech again. Or he goes Lando. That doesn't matter either. I don't think it does. Shoot, it recovers too much. It might matter. I don't want to mess up my endgame because I'd be really mad if I lose this. Okay, I didn't mess up my endgame. I literally stay in and then I win the game with Golisopod. Yep, that was the best play. He should have actually clicked his fire move, or protect rather. But as long as I knock out Lando, he can't intimidate me. He obviously gets recovery here, but my Golisopod with the fact that Celesteela also has 0 recovery. So like if he goes Celesteela here, I'll be just chipping away at it forever. He knocks me out with Lava Plume, whatever. It's gonna come down to I think Golisopod getting burnt or not. I legit think it's going to come down to Golisopod getting burnt or not. I legit think it's going to come down to that. Now, if I avoid 30%, I beat Celesteela because I don't die to Lava Plume and the Flamethrower. I'm making the hard Golisopod play because I think double superpower wins me the game too. Yeah. Yeah, because double superpower wins me the game too. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I just showed I'm faster, so I can just superpower, into superpower, into superpower. And the Aqua Jet kills. So, it doesn't kill, but... Don't burn me! Thank you. You live rocks. Then as long as I switch out, I beat this too. So I'm he protects, then he sacks Celesteela, he comes back in. Oh, he didn't do it. Well, I won guaranteed now. Because he goes Celesteela. It doesn't have leftovers anymore, so Celesteela can't beat me. And then Golisopod wins the game with Aqua Jet. Assuming this doesn't even kill Celesteela, which it might. It's probably just going to kill. It's 393 attack. All you're doing is giving me speed. This is still going to kill Celesteela, I'm pretty sure. And even if it doesn't, it's going to live like on 1 HP. And then Golisopod did it. Hey! So he definitely messed up by sacking Blacephalon. He messed up by sacking Blacephalon. Blacephalon would have been an extra sack that he had versus Bulu to be an offensive presence. But Golisopod's still a nice presence in this game. Team's definitely weak to DNC though. But was a fun live. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Of course, if you did, feel free to, keep supporting me on Patreon. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, friends. Golisopod to the top!